Hey YouTube, it's Gwen. I'm back, and as you can see, I'm doing something to my head. I'm actually taking down my rubber band braids. They did pretty good. It's just that my scalp is not cooperating. I love to be able to touch my scalp, scratch it, all of that good stuff. And the rubber bands kind of confine certain areas of my scalp. And I don't like it, but the braids did give me a good about 2-week break. I like that, not having to really do anything to my hair. I just spray tea tree oil and water in my hair every day. So I do like that. But one thing that I did realize when I was taking my braids down is that some of the braids were really secured into my hair. And the braids that are really secured in my hair, I did 3 things to them. The first thing that I did, which I did for all of the braids at this time because my hair is so short, I used the rubber band method to apply my braids. And the rubber band method is where you just part your hair into sections, and instead of just attaching the hair directly to your hair, the braid hair directly to your hair, you apply a rubber band first. So that has really helped, and this was my first time doing that method, so it really helped to do the rubber band method. It gathers up all the short hair. You don't have to fight to gather it to put it into the braid. So tip number 1, if you have short hair and you want to braid it, always use the rubber band method. The second tip that I found that helps braids stay on short hair is when you do the initial plait, add another band, or you can even add 3 bands. Those bands, the extra bands you put on, helps hold the hair and the extension hair so that you can braid it. And my third and final tip is to make a mini braid on your little plait before you start the full extension braid. What I mean by that is you determine how big you want your braid. You get that hair set aside. But then you take a small amount of the braiding hair and make a small braid. And you do this by creating a lasso. Twist in here, pull in through. Let me move in front of the white door so you can see. So what you're doing is you grab the hair, twist it, and then pull one leg of the hair through. So now you have like a little lasso. You take this little lasso and put it over the little plaits and rest it firmly against your head and pull the ends of the hair, and you have a knot. I like to do it twice. So again, taking the hair, cross it, and then pulling through, and then bam, you got 2 knots, 2 bands, so you're really secure, you're ready to braid. So we're going to work on making a miniature braid. So you have the little nub piece in the middle and the 2 ends of the braiding hair. Take those and begin to braid that hair down so it's not sticking out through the extension braid. And as you get to the end, take some hair from either side and add it to the middle so that you can make a miniature braid, and it looks nice and neat, and your little plait is not sticking up through the extension. You don't have to braid down too far, just far enough so that the little plait is wrapped and intertwined into the miniature braid. So you got your miniature braid. Now you take the bigger portion of the braiding hair and you add that on top of the miniature braid. See, now you actually have some hair to braid with. 3 sections, enough hair to grab. So then you start the big braid. And you braid. And you braid. And detangle. And you braid all the way to the end, and then you make my signature loop that I had in my first video. So these 3 tips help me to have secure braids that will not pull out. I'm telling you, they won't come out. So try those 3 tips, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.